Embrace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the Boji Mammoth take on the Sioux Center Storm. I'm Tim Peterson with Clyde Erke and Patrick on the camera, and it is senior night, so they are honoring the seniors before the start of this game. And we'll be reciting what the coach has said about these players, and the first one on the ice is Louis Volk. And Louis Volk from Spencer. His parents are Jody and Jason Volk. He is obviously a senior, one of three on the Mammoth team. And Louis is considered the old man on the green line. He began his youth hockey career way back in our last year of outdoor ice and continued for a handful of years before he decided to give wrestling a try. It was a great day, says Coach, when Louis reached out this past summer with about a potential return to the ice for his senior season. Louis is built like a football lineman, which has led to his success with puck battles and a relentless forecheck. His calming demeanor in the locker room and bench have been key in keeping our guys relaxed when facing adversity. Some may remember that back in the Might Squirt days, Louis put on the goalie pads too. Louis plans to enter the National Guard following graduation, enrolling at DMAC, where he will continue his baseball career. Louis is a joy to be around on and off the ice and a great teammate that will be greatly missed.
Hey, our next one, we're going to have the alternate captain tonight, or for this team, number 24, Captain Brody Madigan. Brody's parents are Denise and J.D. Madigan. Brody is a senior at Spirit Lake High School. Brody has great compassion for the game, and Coach says an enormous compete level. He has been our go-to guy between the pipes the last 3 seasons. Brody has worked hard on and off the ice, including coming into our fall preseason fitness testing in tremendous shape, where he broke the Mammoth record for standing long jump and tied for second with 65 box jumps in a minute. Coach says Brody is one of our best puck handling goaltenders to come through our program, which is invaluable when a goalie can set up breakouts, quick ups, and odd man rushes. He also loves giving back to the game and teaching younger goalies his craft. Brody has chosen solid leadership when sharing input with his teammates, like he has seen the game through a coach's lens. Brody continues his education following hockey.
Next up is the captain, Josh Wavra. And Josh's parents are Rachel and Aaron Wavra. Josh is at Spirit Lake High School as well. And Coach says this: Josh brings energy and grit every time he steps on the ice. He has done a terrific job as a leader this year with 13 new players, including 10 freshmen. Josh leads by example with a tremendous work ethic on and off the ice. His tenacity in the corners on the forecheck have led to many turnovers and scoring opportunities, as well as a few shorthanded goals. Josh is a very coachable player, always wanting to improve individually and as a team. He was the Rookie of the Year as a sophomore and has been the backbone of our top line with Braden Garvin and Jake Jacobs all season. Josh is also an accomplished vocalist with the Spirit Lake Choir. He plans to attend USD in Vermilion and study physical therapy. This young man has put a lot of work in the last 3 seasons to become one heck of a hockey player that will be missed. And a lot of these players, 3 times champions.
Yeah, 3 times champions. Is coming back this last weekend from a state championship, the three-peat, and Wavra was a big part of that. That first game at that championship, he had a goal and 2 assists. In the second game, Wavra had both goals in that one, and Madigan had 8 for 8 on stops in that one, so he was on fire also. And in the third game, Wavra had another goal and 3 assists, so he is a definite playmaker out there, and what a goaltender in Madigan. So we're going to be seeing a couple of seniors highlighted here tonight.
And I'm sure they're going to be doing some great things. I think Coach is planning on playing a lot of players tonight as well.
It's kind of neat because I was watching the senior interviews that Coach did with them, and when he's interviewing Volk, he said it was great that he came back because he just loved Volk in the earlier years, and Volk was excited to come back, and he's made a big difference in just the 1 year back.
And I've seen Louis play baseball over there in Spencer, a good baseball player as well.
Yep.
Well, we'll take a break. They're going to do the national anthem. We'll get back with some starters, and the start of this game here in the Lakes area I'm Tim Peterson. He's Clyde Erkey. Back in a few with the start of this final game for these three seniors and the Boji Mammoth.
I'm ready.
Tim Peterson and Clyde Erkey here for the start of this Boji Mammoth versus the Sioux Center Storm. Sioux Center comes in with a record of 5-17 and play out of South Dakota. The Boji Mammoth with a record of 30-15 and coming off this weekend's championship game
With the Iowa High School Hockey Alliance state tournament.
And we'll see.
Third year in a row.
We'll see if they'll switch leagues next year. It's yet to be determined. They're hoping to get into the South Dakota.
They were. I was talking to Coach Hatland, and he says they want to go up to a different league. They know they're going to have better competition. I mean, they did real good the last 3 years, obviously. But, you know, as a coach, you always want to get to that tougher competition. You want to get to where you're going to be challenged some, and that's what he wants for his players.
Before that, though, they played much, much bigger schools, and that was too good of competition, if you will.
They're playing like the Sioux City Metros, that type deal, to where they were getting really hurt and beat up, and that was hurting the program. So he's got young kids to look forward to right now. So
Jacobs in the center circle, and this game is underway. We'll get to the starters here as we go along. Jacobs is starting center. Mammoth will have early control back in their own end if they can hang on to it. Play it back out. Here's Josh Wavra. He's going to start a break. It's a 2-on-1. He's got a man in front. Backhands it across, and that just sails wide.
Just missed. Garvin was cutting in, but just couldn't quite catch up to it from the left side.
Braden Garvin, just a freshman on the starting
Boy,
lineup.
how about the speed of Wavra on that one? Just flew down the rink.
Here he gets it again, but can't control. And the Storm will just dump it in, and they'll change up the lines. Other starters for this Mammoth squad are Peyton Roslansky.
Giveaway right out in front. Shot. Oh, good save by Madigan.
We haven't even got to him
Yeah.
yet. McLean Robinson with the start, and Brody Madigan in the net.
Yeah, they had a little giveaway there. Left it right in the middle, right in front, and Madigan came up big and made the big stop. Had a blocker save, kicking it out to the left side.
That point just came off the heel of a stick, or that pass. Well, Storm will dump it in deep early on here in the first period. Just one shot on goal so far, and that's for the Storm. Up to this point, I think the Mammoth have controlled a bit. This one's dumped down, and we'll have an icing call.
Yep. I think the Mammoths had the control, but they haven't been able to get down into their end. They've controlled it more center ice and their side. And the one shot on goal, like you say, is from the Storm from Sioux Center on that giveaway right in front. But Brody Madigan did a good job of stopping it.
So the Mammoth coming off a state championship over the weekend and coming right back. You know, they played yesterday and now back at it again today. Won the championship, Clyde. I want to ask your thoughts on how much effort do they give tonight? They have already won the championship.
It's senior night.
You got to be tired, too.
Yeah, you're going to be. They one game on Saturday. They had one Friday, one game on Saturday, and then two yesterday. And one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So, yeah, they got to be tired. A long road trip. But you know what? It's for the three seniors. And those seniors are good leaders out there. They love it. And the younger guys, they want to give them respect for it.
Just a chip in there. Oh, there's a hit. A stick goes flying. Mammoth gather it. Here they come across center ice. It's Dexter Waltman. He'll dump it in. Wavra on that starting line, back out there after a change. Into the near side corner. Puck pops out. Nobody able to control it. Push back in deep.
And Mammoth were able to get a shot on goal, but it was a deep one just dumping it in, and it went to the goaltender. So
Storm get it out here. The Mammoth will have to reset. Well, that stick almost played a factor.
Yeah, almost.
Back around the backside of the net, and the Storm will try to set things up. And they got Christian Richards. No, not in the net. I had him originally marked down to be in the net, but he is not. It is Jacob Hykins, the freshman. He gets to start over the junior. Mammoth will have to touch up. Here they come. Good opportunity. Carry it in.
Roslansky, smooth skater.
Circles around, nobody in front. Mammoth had switched lines up again. Now a dump and chase once again. Doing a good job just controlling what end they're on.
Not really getting the good looks at the goal yet, though. There's a takeaway.
Lewis Volk shoots it across.
Got it up just a little bit. Float. Oh, good shot on goal.
That was by Riley Worrell.
Worrell, yep. He rifled that one in from the point.
And has sorry, Clyde.
That defenseman had a strong slap shot. Got it right on net. He was in giving you a little grief at work today, I understand.
Ryan was, yes.
Ryan was, yes.
Opportunity out in front, just sends it through the slot. Another shot from the point. It was just wide. Played back. Oh, there's another turnover. Pass out in front. Shot. Madigan.
He's going to smother it. He's got to take control, and he did a great job. Madigan saw that it was getting a little loose in there. The Mammoths weren't able to get that thing pushed out, so when it came back to him, he just smothered it with gloves and said, we're not going to go anymore. That one's going to stay right here. Let's regroup.
You mentioned Riley Worrell's shot that came in low, and it's a nice shot because it was low, so players can tip it or change the direction of it. he got third in hardest shot down in Des Moines during state. But I'm told he didn't actually hit it as hard as he normally can. So watch his shot. Here's a big opportunity for the Mammoth. They break it out into the zone. Shot and a save. Rebound available, but that gets knocked wide. And that was Cade Worrell.
Yeah, with Schaub following up on that, but the rebound didn't come out far enough.
Nice save in net there by Hykins. And the Storm will play it back out through center. And just push this one down on net. It'll be steered wide, and the Storm will make a quick line change. It's going to be dumped down. I think they'll take icing off. Nope, they're going to let it go. It'll come all the way back down again. So Riley Worrell's shot, I guess, was up near just over 70 miles an hour.
Wow. That's letting it loose.
And just as a freshman.
That's letting it loose. He'll get stronger with that shot as it goes.
12:35 remains in the period. No score. 4 shots on net for the Storm. 3 for the Mammoth. Haven't had any real great scoring opportunities. Just maybe that one.
Yeah, that one little breakaway just now, but wasn't able to get the good angle on the shot.
There's in the high slot shot and save.
Rebound! Oh!
Just
there was
connect.
the opportunity. Braden Garvin had a wide open net, but it was a bouncing puck, and it rolled up onto his stick a little bit, so he wasn't able to get good wood on it, or metal now, and wasn't able to put it in. But that was a wide open rebound right there. That was the best opportunity so far tonight.
You could have shot a beach ball in how open that was open.
You just got to get control of that little puck.
Nice pass across. Shot in tough angle. Wavro with it. He'll go to the point.
Yeah, but what a great pass across.
From the high slot. Shot it just wide again. Aiden Hintermeister played it back to the point.
Hintermeister's second leading scorer for this Mammoth team behind Wavra.
Mammoth will play it back in again. Well, this is kind of what we gotten used to with the Mammoth squad. They really hold the zone and keep it on one end.
And it's really back and forth. And Coach Hetland said that before when we were downstairs talking to him. He says this is going to be a high-flying game. They're going to go up and down the ice on both sides. So
And Sioux Center has good numbers for their squad as well.
Yeah, now Sioux Center 5-17 on the year. Their record doesn't indicate what they play in. That South Dakota League is a tougher league over there, so they got some good squads over there.
Another icing call. We'll bring it back down. 10:40 to go. 4 shots apiece. No score.
Sioux Center coached by Nate Van Nienhuis. From Ottawa is what Coach Hetland said. Ottawa, Canada is where he was originated from.
This one's going to be flipped up into the rafters.
Up into the rafters.
Well, in the Sioux Center area, to have a name like Van Nienhuis, you wouldn't think Ottawa. You'd think he's just from that area.
Just that area, yeah. He just fit right in.
Oh, face-off won by the Mammoth. Trying to play it out of there. Here they'll have a break if they have a good opportunity. Oh, they didn't see it.
Ice it. Gonna ice it.
Jacobs had a player sneaking out on the near side, but
I don't think he didn't want to get that one up too high. He got it too hard. He got the height he wanted, but he got it a little bit too hard. And when it got over the head, he noticed right away that's got velocity. That's going to make it down. He wanted to make it like a chip shot. Loft it, let it sit, and had the guy coming in from this side for that break.
Storm push it in front, but can't do anything with it. They'll get it back again from that high slot area, push it in deep. We'll tie up there. Clean hockey game so far, knock on wood.
Yeah, no penalties yet. Been a few good hard hits out there. That one trickled across the front of the goal crease.
Mammoth playing it up. Here they come. It's Garvin bringing it in, putting on some moves, and he gets taken down. And it doesn't look like we got a call.
No, nothing called.
Might have just kind of lost an edge and got pushed a little bit. That'll shot. Nice low shot.
On goal, it came out.
Nice backhand pass.
Great pass by Volk on that one. He's keeping it in. Good forechecking by Lawrence Volk on that one.
Cale Cornell had
or
a nice
Lewis
shot.
Volk.
Playing it down in the corner. Mammoth trying to make a line change here.
Cornell had a good weekend down at the state tournament. 2 goals in that first game.
9:10 remaining, first period. Mammoth now lead on in shots on goal 5-4. That one shot right into the skate. Storm just trying to play it up. They do. Christian Richards, player number 1 here, had him listed as a starting goalie originally, but they changed it up, and now
he's out there skating.
Yeah, he's a. Well, here they come again. And Storm trying to set something up.
They're going to pull a goaltender here.
Got to be a penalty coming up. There
has to be a delayed. Oh, yeah, there it is over on the other side. Yep. Got a delayed penalty coming up.
They come in off the line, offsides, I believe, and we get a slashing call?
Yeah, Cade Worrell will go to the box. All right, first penalty of the game.
A man advantage for the Storm. 5-on-4 hockey with 8:27 to go in the first. Refs get things all lined up, and here we go. Shorthanded for the Mammoth. Dumped in. Played to the point. They'll set it up from there. Quick wrister backside of the net, a shot, a goal.
Boy, it was just wide open on this side. The defense wasn't there. Or a power play goal. It's going to happen that way.
That's the sophomore Ethan Clay, number 7, getting that. Nice pass, seeing him on the backside of that net in the corner, and a wide open goal. And their early lead for the Storm, 1-0. Wait for the official announcements for assists on that one.
Yep.
Well, Mammoth going to have to play from behind after the power play goal. Jacobs to take the face off against Ryan Schapp. Here come the Storm again. Pass slides right in front of the net. Nobody there. Back behind the net. Mammoth will start it up. He kicked in the speed there, did Jacobs. Here he comes flying up through center, and then he lost the handle on it. Well, it was a hooking call. Oh, I had the name wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, Van Nijenhuis got the goal on that one, huh?
It looked like a 7 to me, and it was a number 2. One of the senior captains for the Storm. Case Van Nijenhuis.
Didn't hear the assist on that.
Well, the Mammoth trail 1-0. And now it's starting to seem like we're looking to our right a lot more than we were earlier.
Yeah, Storm has taken a little bit of control here.
That one shot into another shot into the stands. There's a souvenir.
Yeah, for now. It'll come back.
I recently did a fundraiser, and Coach got me one of the Mammoth hockey pucks to have for the fundraiser. 7:10 to go in the period. Face-off coming to the left of Madigan. Drop, Mammoth get it out. Play it up through center. Cade Worrell, then he lost it. And the Storm will dump it in deep. And that one's going to be shot up into the rafters. Come right back in. We'll get a face-off to the right of Madigan.
Yeah, Storm have lost the little bit of the momentum right now. A lot of it playing down in their defensive zone. Shots on goal are still 5-5, but the clean looks obviously have been from Sioux Center with the 1-goal lead, 1-0.
Tough angled shot goes wide. Played back, Mammoth have it. Jacobs behind the net, plays it up. Tried a little give there, it just didn't work.
Yeah, and the forechecking from the Storm is just tremendous.
That shot missed.
Well, that was a good stop by Madigan. He got right up next to the goal post, and it hit right into him. He wasn't sure where it was at, but it squeaked in back behind the net.
To the point, chipped in, and then chipped up out of play.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Lusink. Dawson Lusink from the point. He just slid it down low, hoping somebody was going to try and tip it in somewhere. But the deflection went off the Mammoths and went up into the net, so they're going to have a stoppage of play.
I always like those low shots from the point so players can get a stick on it and try to redirect it.
Well, a stick, a foot, a skate, whatever it might be, it stays down there like that. It makes it tough for the goaltender to see also.
That one Madigan will snatch up and hang on to. Another stoppage in play. 6:04 remaining in the period. 1-0 in favor of the Storm. Face off one once again by the Mammoth. Cornell up through center ice, and nobody could touch it, so we'll get another icing call. Mammoth have had quite a few icing calls.
Quite a few of those, yeah. That's telling me they're getting that puck in their defensive end, looking for that breakout. Nobody's getting broke out. They're getting tied up at center ice, and they're not able to get down to that puck.
Face off one again, and tried to clear it, couldn't do so. Storm with an opportunity here. The shot comes in, a shot and a goal.
Beautiful backhand, just a beautiful backhand. 27, Ryan Shop.
Ryan came by and posed for the camera,
Yeah, he did.
I think.
He was posing for the home side at least. But Shop, he was coming across the crease with the puck, and when he got almost all the way through, then he did a nice little backhand right on the back side of Madigan, and Madigan didn't even see it go in. So
2-0 your score. And the Storm applying pressure again. Jacobs with it. He'll try to chip it forward and does. Off the stick, and just couldn't control it. Loose puck as it comes into the zone. Now picked up by Jacobs, makes a move. Lost the handle on it. To the point it comes. They'll shoot it in from there. Just looking to place something back behind the net. Wrapped around to the far side. Rister can't get through. Played to the point, but not out. Nice job holding it in.
Good stop. Holding that in is Grady Olson.
Storm take it away, and they'll try to get it out of their zone. Puck bounces free. Wavra can't control it, but it goes right onto the stick, and then shot wide by Garvin. Wavra with the floater in there. Saved. Another low shot doesn't get through. Wavra will pick it up and circle around. Drops it to the point. Strong wrister deflects through.
That was a close one. Nice little deflection right there. Just didn't quite get it to the net. That's the best pressure we've seen right now for a long time.
A strong shot to the net and a save made. Out of the zone it comes. Mammoth will try to chip it in. Lewis Volk. And that one just slides through. We'll see if we get an icing call here. They wave it off.
Yeah, it was going to net, so.
That one knocked down, and that neutral ice. They'll play it back, will the Storm. D to D. Just nice passing to get it right back into the zone. Cornell plays it out, or up to the point. See if it'll come out. It will not. Zone held, shot high. The near side, high slot, shot low. Madigan with the save. Loose puck taken by the Mammoth.
And a lot of traffic in front on that one. Good job by Madigan to stick with it and stop that with the stick.
Boy, the heightened skill level with the Storm.
Even on that one, that shot from the point again. And they had a guy breaking in right away, and Mammoth's defense not picking it up.
Nice save again by Madigan.
They just keep the pressure on.
That Shot was fanned on. Centering pass, shot just wide.
Wow, good setup right there. Tate Swagger coming from the corner, and he heard the stick slap, and he looked up, and there was Dawson Lusink right out in the point.
Good give. Here comes Jacobs, and the shot was steered wide. Nice defensive play. Drops it off. Wavra couldn't get much on that.
You notice that they're not getting anything in the middle of the ice right there in the offensive end. The only shots they're getting, I mean, they've had 3 or 4 long shots like that on goal. They're not able to get any type of an offense set up at this point.
Yeah, some stuff you may be able to get away with and do against a lesser competition.
Yeah.
Not so here. I believe these two teams, if they're still going through with it, are going to play again, but just as a fun game.
As a fun game, yeah. I think that's
tomorrow. I
tomorrow
believe.
Yep, tomorrow they'll do that.
They'll just basically have captains and pick from each other's team and play together as a combined squad.
Yep. They did that with Waterloo the last time we called game 2. They did that Sunday afternoon.
I know we used to, when we'd play pickup hockey, we'd just throw all our sticks in, and then you put somebody in and cover their eyes, and they'd take sticks and just throw one way and one the other way, and you just go pick your stick up, and that's what team you're on.
That's how you do it.
That one fanned on, and the Storm will hold the zone. Mammoth take it back. Out to neutral ice. A minute 15 remains. First period, still 2-0 in favor of the Storm. That puck just kind of sitting there free, and it'll be knocked all the way down.
Guess what? They're going to bring it right back.
Another icing call.
They're just getting that dump out, but nobody breaking for it the whole time.
1-on-1 remains. Teams will change them up. Get ready for another face-off. Storm looking to add a goal. Mammoth trying to get one back. Here's Wavra on the far side. He'll carry it into the zone. Uses that speed, but good defense knocked it away. Picked up and carried in deep.
Garvin, hard check into the board. Ooh, that one. He took a tumble on that one. That one hurt him.
Yeah, we got a penalty on that one,
I think
too.
so. That should have been either a boarding or cross check.
That'll send Graydon Van Essen to the sin bin with 38 seconds remaining, and the Mammoth will have their first power play. Jacobs will be on the draw. First line with Garvin and Wavra. Wrapped around, they cannot hold the zone. A reset, under 30 to go. And they clear that puck all the way back down. Mammoth will have pretty much one last run here on this shortened power play because of the period.
Well, it should carry over to the next one.
Just shortened for now. And
for
then,
now, they'll carry it over the next period.
They'll just let the period run out.
Yeah, they regroup, get this first period done. They'll do the break.
So a couple goals in that first period, both by the visiting Sioux Center Storm. Van Nieuwenhuis with one, and then Schaap with another. It's 2-0. Second period will be coming up. We'll resurface the ice. Mammoth will be on the power play to start the second period for another minute and 23 seconds. We'll be back with that second period when we return here on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
We are ready for the second period. The Boji Mammoth trail the Sioux Center Storm by a score of 2-0, but the Mammoth are on the power play to start this second period. They have 1:18 left in it. We'll see if their power play unit can get something going. I'm Tim Peterson. Next to me is Clyde Erkey. Mammoth needs something. Be nice to get something early in this
Patrick on our video. Sponsored by Premier Communications, by the way.
Powered by Premier Communications.
Okay.
Nice.
I bet they sponsor it, too.
More than likely, yes. Thank you for saying that. I got to make sure
I just thought of that myself. So
make sure we're thanking them. That one just touched up, so the Mammoth will get it back into the zone and look to get one. If they can get one early on the power play, they can chip away, keep chipping away.
Oh, got to keep breaking to the net.
Played back behind the net. Here's an opportunity. And goal!
Wavra.
A tough angle goal from the side of the net. Wavra just went over the shoulder. The goalie didn't pin that post. And he lights the lamp. And the Mammoth get the power play goal. 16:05 remaining in this second period. So a good early goal by Wavra. And it's a new hockey game. That'll give you some momentum.
Well, he got the pass behind the net. I didn't see where it came from over in that far corner. And he just skated out. Nobody opposed him. He walked right out in front, waited for the goalie to open just a little bit, and then poured it in right on the shorthand side.
That was Jake Jacobs to Josh Wavra for the goal. Ryan Worrell.
So that was a power play goal on that one.
Ryan Worrell giving me the official scoring stats before they get announced here. It's very nice of him to do. Back behind the net, the Mammoth. See if they can get a little momentum built off of that. That one chipped down the ice. It was touched. No, it was not. They say it was back behind the red line, so it is an icing call.
Yep.
Well, I think that might be the first one against the Storm.
I think it is. I don't remember them coming down to their end for an icing. They've done a good job of controlling it once they do get the puck. Whereas the Mammoth in that first period, like we said, they were dumping and running a lot and not being able to catch up to it and getting a lot of icing.
Sometimes trying to get that feed out and sneak a guy down the ice, they just haven't connected. Into the corner they go. Mammoth come away with it. Nice pass back. And he just kind of slid off the stick.
Almost maybe a little bit too much passing. He had room to take it in. Would have been a weird angle, but he could have got the shot.
We're going to get another icing call against the Storm. Should go back and correct it. These two teams will play again, but it'll be Friday at Sioux Center.
More of a JV format.
They're going to have a lot of the players that maybe didn't get a lot of playing time playing. And
yeah, the ones that are sitting on varsity now that might need some playing time. And that's good.
And nice of both coaches to work something out. They know it's just it's a fun game, and hockey players are a different group. Like they bond. I mean they get to be good friends on and off the ice.
Yeah, but I bet you it's been a long season. They started quite a ways back. Well, probably in October, getting practices in and things like that.
I play in a local dart league, and I'm ready for it to be done. We started back about that same time. On the near side boards, the Storm control. They'll play it back behind the net and wrap it around. Mammoth off a skate. Couldn't get it out. Now from the high slot, they'll walk in. Nice stick check there. Boy, I almost thought there.
Yeah,
that Hintermeister could have taken it.
I think he thought someone was behind him, so he was just going to dump it quick and get it out of the way. But he saw the forechecking that was going on too, and they was putting a lot of pressure on, so he said, let's just dump it, regroup, and see if we can get set up.
It's nice at this level, too. When you do ice it, you can still make line changes. In the pros, I don't think you can do that at all. You get an icing against you got to keep your same guys on. Walking in front, nothing there to play out to the point. Shot comes in, a nice glove save by Madigan.
Madigan with a great save.
That might have been
It was tipped. Yeah, I think it was. It was deflected. Good job of Madigan keeping his eye on it.
So you watch guys on the baseball diamond with a good glove on a bad hop. He's showing it on the hockey rink. Well, the Mammoth control. Jacobs has it, carries it around, and he'll try to play it off the glass, still held in, and he'll get it and get it out. Or it's dumped right back in.
It's just a great job of defense by the Storm. They just know how to hold it in and keep that pressure on.
Opportunity. Shot blocked. Mammoth finally get it out of their zone, but just to regroup again.
Yeah, but they only get it to center ice. You know, they got it in now across blue line, but that's it.
Wavra will pick it up. Mammoth could have numbers here. Wavra circles in. Can't find anybody. Dumps it back. And a whistle blows. We'll have a penalty against the Mammoth, I believe. I don't recognize that signal.
I don't either.
Stuck his right arm straight out. And it looks like Wavra.
No, that might be a roughing penalty if he stuck his arm straight out. But that was away from the puck, I think.
I love the humor of the person who plays the music here. Just played "I'm Sorry, So Sorry" after the penalty. So Jacobs will go to the sin bin, and the Storm will be on the power play, and the Mammoth able to shoot one all the way down. You're right on the roughing call. Storm on the power play for the second time. They scored last time they were on the power play. Madigan will play this one back behind the net. Well, he looked like he was going to play it and looked like he missed it. To the point, but not out.
This is where your penalty kill, your PK team needs to be on guard right in front of the net, and that's what they're doing. Peyton Roslansky getting tough with number 17 in there. Caden Sobota.
Trying to clear it out, comes to the point. Shot it low and it slips in.
That was deflected. That was one of those we talked about in that first period, Tim. You shoot it low along the ice, doesn't have to be real fast, and somebody got a stick on it and redirected it right between the legs of Madigan.
I think Jake Bogan had the initial shot from the point. We do not believe he'll be credited with the goal, however. We'll wait for that. Meanwhile, it's 3-1. And another power play goal scored by the Storm. The Mammoth now trail again by 2 goals. They couldn't carry it in there because they would have been offsides. And that is an offsides call. A couple assists on this one. Case Van Nijenhuis with his second goal. Graydon Van Essen and Jake Bogan both get assists on that goal.
So, like you say, another power play. That's 2 of the 3 goals they've gotten are on power plays. Boji Mammoth's goal is on a power play. So the power plays are being effective tonight for both sides.
Wobber will chip it in. Gets tied up. Lost his stick, gets it back.
Well, he lost the stick and he held on to the opponent's stick. Going to have a delayed penalty here. Yep.
Yeah, not what the Mammoth need. Another shorthanded. Another power play for the Storm. Oh, it's going against the Storm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I thought it was on the Storm. Got him for slashing, I believe.
So it'll be Lucas Sandbolt, the freshman forward for the Storm, going to the penalty box. And the Mammoth will go on the power play again. The scoreboard waiting to get updated here. And they're good to go. So a 2-minute power play for the Mammoth. See if they can get another power play goal. They play it to the point. Slide it forward, redirected. Just missed on that one. Not a lot behind it, but it moved around a lot.
Tripping penalty, okay.
Mammoth will circle around, look to get something in front of it. It's a tough pass across the zone.
Hold it in, though. That one dumps out. That's going to go all the way down. No icing when you're on a penalty kill, though.
Mammoth will regroup. 11-13 remaining in the period. Just stay on side to do the Mammoth.
Just pulled that leg back. Hintermeister was able to hold it right on that blue line. Now he's got to regroup, get everybody out again.
Lost on the near sides and knocked all the way down once again.
That's good penalty kill. Just get it out, dump it down there. Don't have to hit it real hard. Just nice, slow dribbler going down.
Enables them to get a line change as well. Get some fresh legs out. Mammoth will carry it into the zone. Worrell back there doing some battling, and we got another penalty coming up.
Another one, same thing. Another tripping, it looked like. Oh, and that's when Worrell went down against the boards.
So two players
going to go in now.
They already got one in for another 37 seconds. And the Storm will be 2 men down. And the music they play for penalties.
Yeah, bye.
Creative, clever.
So we'll see if they can take advantage of this.
Shot from the point.
Oh,
the glove save.
What a save. Great shot in there. Riley Worrell did a little wrister from the point. Tried going in the high pocket over the left shoulder, but a good job in goal there by Sioux Center Storm in Hikins.
So 5-on-3 hockey here for another 20 seconds or so. And that one shot all the way down. That might kill the first penalty.
Yeah, they might get one rush out of it here.
Wabra gets the feed. He'll carry it in, dish it off. A one-timer from the point and another glove save by Hikins.
Yeah, they got that one last push. Now they're going to have to work with about a minute and 30 seconds is what they're going to have. Minute and 25 with a one-man advantage. Unless they can get a quick shot off the face-off here.
Yep. So one-man advantage here. The Mammoth tried to play it out in front. Good defense, clears it out once again.
Just not a hard enough pass on that one. They had a little dribbler, couldn't get the handle on it. In Lewis Volk, tried backhanding pass, but he just couldn't get the grip on it.
Hikins will play it behind the net, wrapped around. It'll come to the point and slip through. All the way down it goes, and we're down to 55 seconds remaining on the power play for the Mammoth. Bring it up through center ice. That pass missed, and it's dumped all the way back down again. Under 40 to go. Boy, pressure.
Giveaway.
Good
They're
shorthanded.
just not able to get it out of their zone.
Good shorthanded opportunity. Look at the speed here by Wabra.
Wabra is so quick.
Pass it. Oh, they just couldn't connect. Hintermeister on the back door.
Wabra fed him, but just couldn't quite get the stick on it. Had the back door open, too.
That would have been a pretty goal. Now they'll sneak, get him on a line change, ripped, and a save made. 5 seconds remains on the power play.
Well, that's a goalie loves that one right there. Wide open, nobody blocking him, nobody screening him out, and just put the whole body in front of it. You know, you got the padding to block it.
And both teams at full strength. Both teams with 12 shots on goal, but the Mammoth trail by 2. Chipped out all the way down. A little bit of a race for the puck, and the Mammoth win it and control it. Robinson with it. They got to wait to carry it in. They check up. Mammoth will take it. Try to get that leak out.
Just had a little bit too high on that pass. And that's going to go icing.
Garvin did a good job just making contact with the puck, just couldn't knock it down enough.
Well, and I thought he did beyond the red line. I thought he made contact. It must have been
close.
Must have been just on the defensive side of the red line that he made contact because it went in and got the icing call.
7:40 remains in the second period. Mammoth Mammoth making some late personnel changes. And they win another face-off. Done a good job on face-offs tonight.
Just not really able to get a good momentum swing on the offensive side tonight. Good defense by this Storm.
That one just failed to connect for the Storm. Storm got some pretty big-sized players. Ryan Winya, number 66, good size to him. From the high slot, hits traffic.
I think he drilled that into his own player who was trying to set the screen on it, but he got the wrist shot up a little bit high.
Mammoth back the other way, just couldn't get the...
Oh, that should be a penalty, yep.
Couldn't get the backhand. Cade Worrell gets pulled down, and the Mammoth will go back on the power play.
Yeah. Second one of this period now for... second one this period. For Sandobolt.
Is that Van Essen or Sandobolt?
I thought it was number 19.
Oh, number 3.
Number 3, okay.
So that is Grady Van Essen, the junior defenseman. This one's going to be shot all the way down. Let's see if the Mammoth can get something again here on the power play. Carried into the zone. And fanned on, and here's a shorthanded opportunity for the Storm. From the slot, and he slips it through. A shorthanded goal for the Storm, scored by Cadence Svoboda, a junior forward. And it's 4-1.
He had that short side. He had the low side. Came in on Madigan, hit it right where he wanted to. Madigan made the initial stop, but just enough to squeeze by his arm and trickle into the net for the goal.
So a 3-goal lead. And the power play will continue, but they lost it on the clock up there.
Yeah, that's got to go back up. Power play should stay on.
There, it's back up there. Minute 33 will remain on the power play. So a shorthanded goal makes it 4-1, and the Mammoth find themselves in their biggest deficit yet. Wavro will bring it down into the corner. Back to the point. Nice move. Shot high off the back of the glass. To the point. Wavro with a quick turnaround shot and a save made. Aikens will just hang on and take a face off to his left. 5:44 to go, second period, 4-1.
Mammoth are starting to get those looks that they're wanting, but a good job by Hikins in net for the Storm.
All the way to the point. Mammoth just hold the point. Worrell carries it all the way in deep.
Yeah, got to get passing going, though, here.
Still has it. Now it's knocked away.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to get it knocked away eventually.
And then shot all the way down. Here's a foot race, and this is going to be won by the Storm.
But nobody there to help him.
And a penalty.
Oh, got a penalty.
Is that a high stick?
Yep.
High stick on the
Well,
man.
and that's why the Storm didn't play it right away. Shop went down, and he could have played it, but the high stick, it was hit with a high stick, so if he would have played it, they stopped play. The minute he played it, they stopped play.
Not a penalty, just a stoppage of play, and the face-off to the right of Madigan.
Yeah, it's just hit with a high stick, so that's just a stoppage of play. Still 25 seconds left in this power play. Just not able to initiate anything here.
Here's Waverill, carried in. Loses it, puck's loose, shot just goes wide. Wabra back there to grab it. Jacobs plays it off his skate. This one's going to be chipped up high over the net. To the point it comes. Robinson whistles one in. Hits traffic in front. Clear to the side. Power play is over. Mammoth with one more shot on goal so far than the Storm, but they trail by 3.
Garvin's down again against the board. That's the second time tonight he's been taken down hard.
Garvin just a freshman.
9 freshmen on this Boji Mammoths team.
Future looking pretty good for the Mammoth, a lot of it with all these young players. After graduating a few last year. High slash shot. No, and a save made.
Good save right there again by Heikens. And to go along with those 9 freshmen, they got 4 sophomore out there.
Mammoth battle and shoot right back in. Down to 3:40 to go in the period.
In that little dribbler that was just shot back in. They'll get a shot on goal for it, but, I mean, that was just push it toward the net is all they're trying to do.
Some bumping going out front. Mammoth knocked their own goalie over, Madigan. He got knocked over by Volk. Then a couple other players got tangled up, and just to keep everything safe and on the up and up, they stopped play. The net actually came off the mornings.
Riley Worrell and number 19, Lucas Sandobolt, had a big collision right in front there.
To the point, shot in, goes wide. Whistles around the backside of the net. Played to the point. Oh, that one just hit off the skates and comes out of the zone. Good break for the Mammoth and Dexter Waltman.
Yeah, he's a little scrapper out there. He loves to get after it. One of the smallest guys out there, but one of those. Oh, great opportunity. Waltman set him up right in front.
Cornell just couldn't connect.
Well, he connected, but another great save by Heikens. There's got one. No, it hit the post.
Well, that looked like it
went in the top corner. That looked like it went in. I thought that hit in, too.
Well, they'll try again. That one hits traffic, comes to the point.
I thought that hit top corner inside.
Jacobs with a nice move. Couldn't put it in. Oh, we need a goal cam on that one. Centering pass, nobody home.
Got the. I think it's hit right in the crease between the crossbar and the post on that one.
Lava ripped
like another one. Man, that Heikens has got some. He's got an eye for that puck.
I think you saw the exact same spot where I thought the puck went in.
Yeah, I thought it hit right in that corner. But an easy way to tell it is crossbar.
I was going to say the same thing. Goalie's best friend.
Yep. Another shot on goal right there. Mammoths have all of a sudden stepped it up. 18 shots on goal to 14 for the Storm, but they're down 4-1.
You know, and even in that championship run, they faced a good goalie. I think he stopped 55 out of 57 shots.
Yes, 55 out of 57 shots. That's the pressure they were putting on him. That is a lot of shots on you.
The Mammoth only needed one goal to win that one, got 2. Storm leaking the guy out to center ice. They can't use him. Don't need to use him. The Mammoth trying to do the same thing, leak a player out, but it didn't work for them as well. Back behind Madigan. Mammoth trying to set something up to get it out of here. The pressure just keeps coming at them, though.
Look at it. It's just phenomenal job of forechecking by that Storm. Roslansky went 3-4 times behind the net. Big crash into the boards.
Taken away by Tate Schwager. Schwager, another one of those big, tall players for the Storm. He chases it down and controls it now. Yeah, he's just a freshman.
And that Shop's a big kid out there now, too. Like you said, they got some big guys. No fan on it.
Minute remaining.
Look out. Coming in. They had people splitting on that one.
Hey, we even leaned it a little bit.
I was getting ready to get the hand out there. That hand would have hurt really bad.
I was just going to push you in front of me.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Pretty much 52 seconds remaining in the period. 4-1. The lead still for the Storm. Nice job by the fans paying attention and seeing that one the whole way as well.
Yeah, you come to a hockey game, you sit on the sides. You don't want to look away from it too much. You never know when it can be flying up there.
Storm have it. Now it's knocked away. Jacobs.
Good job of defense there by Jacobs.
Wabro trying to hold, but they cannot. 20 seconds remains in the period. That one chipped free. Well, looks like they're just kind of playing to end the period.
Yeah,
here.
I think that's what they're doing.
Get it to neutral. They take one last rip. They do not, but a big hit there. Strong hit by Riley Worrell. Knocking the big man win you down to end the period. But a couple more goals scored by the Storm and just one by the Mammoth. It's a 4-1 lead in favor of the visiting team, Sioux Center. Third period coming up next here on Explorer Okoboji Live, powered by Premier Communications.
West Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Just because you don't need glasses doesn't mean you don't need your eyes checked. This is Dr. Danielle Reese. Early signs of diabetes, high blood pressure, glaucoma, and more can all be detected with an eye exam. Your eyes have to last a lifetime. Schedule an exam today. Reese Eye Care, Boji Junction Plaza, Milford.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Nice.
4-1 the score in favor of the Mammoth. No, in favor of the Storm.
Storm, yeah. Don't get our hopes up.
The Sioux Center Storm leading this one. And we've lost a few players for the Mammoth.
Hintermeister's moving up to the number one line now. Wavra's gone. They have some the all-school band and chorus concert is tonight. So they had to run to that. So understandable.
And we said at the beginning that Wavra is a singer.
Yep.
Talented singer. So
And so taking over for him on that first line would be Aiden Hintermeister. Starting on defense for the Storm is going to be Jacob.
McLean Robinson wouldn't have gone, I don't believe, because he's an Okoboji student.
Right, and number 2. So they're going to move Jacobs. No, 22's in back. 23's in back. So Grady Olson's going to start on defense along with Riley Worrell.
Jacobs can't win this face-off. The Storm will have it to start the period. They trail in shots on net 18-14, but lead by 3 goals. Tim Peterson with Clyde Erke. Patrick on the camera. Video feed powered by Premier Communications. And the Storm looking to add an early one. They got an early one in the second period. And we're going to have a penalty early on against the Mammoth, I believe. I didn't see a signal.
And the initial signal looked like cross-check.
Yep, it is against the Mammoth.
Number 8, Hintermeister.
Hintermeister, you get moved up to the first line, and then you get a penalty right away. Not how you want to start things off.
2 minutes. But I think that was a cross-check. Or interference, one or the other.
I never even saw a signal on it. Power play for the Storm.
Well, from where it was set up, he was kind of away from it, and he's redirecting off, so it's going to be one of those two.
Stoppage of play as the puck flies away. Just into the third period.
I think one of the other ones that are gone from the Boji Mammoths is Peyton Roslansky, because otherwise he would have been starting out there in defense.
So the Storm will see what they can do. If they can add one, they just hold the line there. Shot rips in, gets redirected, and goes in. And a power play goal once again. And the Mammoth find themselves down by 4. Really just a mid-level shot that got redirected nicely.
Yeah, got redirected and put it into just over the shoulder of Madigan on the upper left shelf.
I think that was Van Esten who had the initial shot. So another power play goal scored in this game, as it was a goal by Dawson Lusink, assisted by Case Van Vandenhuis.
So who got the
goal? Number 8 to number 2,
okay.
Or from number 2. So a couple players down. Mammoth with a long way to go, just due to other activities going on in this game, not really important to their schedule, since they've already taken the Iowa championship again for the 3rd year in a row. Sioux Center playing out of the South Dakota League, possibly where the Mammoth go next year. And you can already tell that competition is going to be tough next year if they go to that league again.
Yep. No doubt about it.
Hold up in the corner here for a moment.
Yeah, I see Jackson Bradham out there on defense now, and so I think Roslansky was another one of the guys who left. Well, I don't know the other one yet. I saw 3 of them go out.
Madigan with a good kick save in there.
Yeah, a couple of good saves by Madigan. Some point-blank shots.
15 minutes to go. Storm take it away again. Pass out in front, leaks through.
And they had a guy there, just couldn't get the stick on it.
Just curious how many goals the Mammoth gave up when they went to state there. 1, 0, and 1, so they gave up just 2 goals in the 3 games. They've
Yep.
given up 5 here already. Held in at the point. Then kicked. That shot almost found its way through.
Yeah, good job in there by Cade Worrell. Get the shot on goal and just deflected a little bit wide by Jake Jacobs.
Comes loose in front. Back to the corner. Reed Johnson out there for the Mammoth. To center ice. Mammoth will take over with
Robinson doing a good job of forechecking, not allowing that Storm to get a good offensive surge going.
Back into the zone it goes. Centering pass, and the shot misconnected a little bit.
That's one where Jake Jacobs tried to get a stick on it, but deflected just enough to where he couldn't get full power at it. Hintemeister keeping that puck in, doing a good job.
Now it comes out to center again. Mammoth will try to reset it. It's going to be shot in. Is this going to be an icing call?
It's going to be an icing, yep. Took it from the about 15 feet on the defensive side of the red line and shot her down the end of the ice. Going to bring it back all the way down into that face-off circle just to the left of Madigan.
13 minutes exactly remains in the period.
19 shots on goal for the Mammoth, 16 for the Storm so far in this game. But like I said in that first period, a lot of those shots were just dump-in shots that got to the crease. So the goalie had to make the stop, so it gets counted as a shot on goal.
But not a lot of great shots by the Mammoth on net.
No. I'd have to say the quality shots have been by the Sioux center squad.
To the point it goes. Well, good job just sticking with that by the player Van Nienhuis, or Van Nienhuis.
Van Nienhuis, yep.
He'll leave the ice now and get a break. And that's why that spot was open. Mammoth get out of the zone. Well, he fanned on it there, but the Mammoth aren't going to be able to take good advantage, it doesn't seem. Nice job by Robinson.
Trying to keep it in, but if he does, it's going to be offsides.
Actually, that wasn't even Robinson, was it?
Nope.
Dexter Waltman.
Waltman.
Well, the game seems to kind of have changed pace here.
Well, the Storm have slowed it down. They're really trying to set up an offense is what they're trying to do. Mammoths are still trying to do the dump and flow.
That one hits traffic and goes out of play.
Alex Schaub going down to sacrifice the body with that one, getting in front of that puck.
And we are seeing some faces that we haven't seen a lot of in this game as well. For both sides.
Yep.
Mammoth trying to get it out of their zone and do.
Yeah, but guess what?
Another icing. Good hustle by Cade Worrell trying to get to that puck before it was an icing, but couldn't do so. Organist music going. That takes me back to the old Met Center and North Stars games.
North Stars games.
Even the movie Slapshot. One of the players shoots a puck and hits the
classic movie.
Hits the organist.
Classic movie.
I actually had the opportunity once upon a time at the Metrodome when I walked by a suite and the organist for the Twins was playing, and I stopped and she just says, "Come on in."
Oh, nice.
I struck up a conversation. I thought, this is fantastic.
No kidding.
So as we're chatting, she would be playing something to get the crowd clapping. It went just wide. And I was so impressed. That one shot over the net. Boy, that was a good attempt.
That's a great attempt. A great assist on that one. Who was that? Number 3, I believe. Grady Van Essen. He was behind the net, flips it up over the net, tried to set it right up for his guy.
Cade Worrell will get a shot in. The save made.
Good job by Worrell on that one. Big hit. Big time hit there.
I believe the organist's name, I think her name was Susan Johnson. I was so impressed. I went out and bought a baseball, and I brought it and had her sign it, and she was
nice.
just amazed. She couldn't believe somebody wanted an autograph. I thought, this is great. And I do believe it was also on Mother's Day.
Oh, that's even nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Storm rip one in,
Big
save.
Save by Madigan on that one off the blockers.
Chipping it ahead, it'll be a foot race. Hintermeister gets there. Boy, he had Jacobs in front if he could have got control of it. Centering pass attempt is steered away.
Good job of defense right there by the Mammoths. Braden Garvin.
Aiden Cleve made a move with that puck at mid-ice, and his bench got all excited. They were impressed by it. Aiden, just a freshman for the Storm. Where's number 1? That one shot down, icing waved off.
That took a funny bounce out of the corner.
I was looking up the boards and didn't know where the puck went.
Yeah, I think it took a funny bounce. It must be just a little notch in the boards over there, and it caught it, deflected it right towards the middle of the rink.
This puck dumped in. 8:45 remains in the third
Waltman
period.
hustled back behind the net for that one. Starting to lose edges tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Skates are getting dulled up probably.
Stick lost, but the Mammoth will start working it out, and we're going to have another penalty.
Yep.
A couple guys got tangled up. Double deuce.
Tripping, I believe.
Cale Cornell will go into the box. Get 2 minutes. 8:28 remains. 5-1. Storm lead. Mammoth lead in shots on goal, 20-19. Storm trying to get another goal in this period. Snagged out of the air. A lot of tripping calls tonight.
Yep. Getting the sticks wrapped up in the legs.
That one drawn and just tapped out. Storm through center ice, lose it again, and get it right back. Opportunity, pass across the crease. It hits a Mammoth player. Puck is loose. The refs, I believe, lost sight of it, so they'll blow the whistle.
Yeah, they're stopping play. I mean, it was still laying loose in there, but one of the Mammoth players got checked right into the side of the net. Madigan was on the other side, and the puck went right into the Mammoth player. I think that was Grady Olson that
that's what
got
I was
checked into
thinking it was, yep.
And the puck went right into him, and the stick started flying right at his head.
Minute 26 remains on the power play. Cross rink pass, and the Mammoth will do a nice job and clear that one all the way down. Storm to set things up. Up through center ice, here they come.
There's Garvin again doing that heavy forechecking, doing a great job of it.
Drops it back to the point. Shot in, save made.
The rebound came out, but Mammoths were there to clear it up and over the glass. Who do we got there? McLean Robinson with the clear.
7:17 remains in the third period. 49 seconds remains on the power play for the Storm.
I want to thank everybody while we got a chance here for giving us the opportunity to bring you this live video stream powered by Premier Communications.
And for everybody sharing it and liking it through our social media sites.
Exactly.
I think last I checked, I saw 9 shares on Facebook.
All right. Yeah. This will be the last one we do this year for the Mammoths hockey, but look for us next year. We want to hope to be doing a lot more. They hope to be getting a lot more home games.
That's the issue with us doing a lot of their games is they don't have a lot of home games. They play, 80-90% on the road.
Yep.
10 seconds remains on the power play. And that should about kill it.
Yeah, dumped back in there again by Hintermeister.
Mammoth at full strength. Now when you go to like a Minnesota Gopher hockey game, they'll announce, the Gophers at full strength, and the crowd will say always were.
Always were. Yep. Always were.
Don't they say something like when they get the Gophers are shorthanded, and they say that's debatable or something to that effect? There's some things you can't tell what they're saying unless you're there, and sometimes you can't even understand when you're at the game.
They got their own little language going in some of those games.
Yep. Still both teams at full strength. Nice takeaway. Chipped around the backside of the net. Nobody there. Storm will try to work it out. Jacobs takes it away. He'll rip one from the high slot, and then he gets ripped.
Yeah, that should be
might be a cross-check there or roughing.
Interference, probably. Interference or roughing, one or the other. Let's see what they call on this one.
Mammoth will go to the power play. Graydon Van Essen will go to the penalty box.
Oh, it's going to be a roughing, I believe.
Coach over for the Storm being told what it is. 5:46 remains in the period. With explanation, I almost wonder if they're adding to it. No, it's still just a 2-minute penalty.
2 minute, yeah. That's what I was thinking. It was going to be a major.
D to D, one-timer failed. And cleared all the way down.
Yep, the roughing penalty.
Well, Mammoth turn it over, but get it right back.
So another one where they lost the edge. That time it was Riley Worrell that toe-picked himself and went right down the ice. And that's tough to do on a hockey skate when you toe-pick it.
You need the figure skates.
Yep.
Storm take it away. They'll waste a little time and then shoot her all the way down.
And go right on net.
That's a bouncing puck. That was a little dangerous, too. Seen those go in before. Mammoth on the power play. Haven't seen much here so far.
Yeah, that went out. Oh, he didn't. Could have called that one offsides.
Centering pass, fan down, and a pass to the point. Yeah, nobody home.
Nobody home.
All the way down. 50 seconds remains on the power play. 4.5 remains in the game. Or in regulation, I guess I should say officially.
Yep.
Good rush down into the corner. Trey Robinson rips one on net. Did it get through? It did. Trey Robinson with the goal. Or the McLean Robinson, excuse me.
Yeah, nice shot. Got one on net, got right through the blocker pad and the arm. Squeezed in there for the goal.
I'm thinking McLean must go by Trey because on one roster I see I got Trey, on the other roster I got McLean.
Really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I know his mom. I'm pretty sure she calls him Trey. 5-2. Mammoth with a power play goal by Robinson. And under 4 minutes to play in the third period. That one goes all the way down. They're going to call an icing. No, they're going to. Yes, they are. Well, they're going to wave it off there at the last second. 3-goal deficit.
So of the 7 goals, 5 of them have come on power plays. Another one shorthanded. So the special teams are doing their jobs tonight.
And early on, I said we're having a pretty clean game, and I said knock on wood, but it didn't matter. And then all of a sudden, it started getting penalties. Well, they called him Trey, so yeah, he goes by Trey or McLean. Pretty shirt. Yeah, well, that one just in the crease gets out of there.
Yeah, a lot of slapping on that one right in the crease. Good job by Madigan to stay with it and knock it away.
Down into the zone.
Another shot on goal. Good save by Hykins. 3 minutes to go in this game in regulation.
Mammoth will carry it into the near side.
Bradham skating in hard from his defensive spot.
Wrister from the point and cleared back out of the zone. It's almost like the Storm are playing a little more of just kind of defensive hockey.
Block it in front and dump it out.
Got the lead.
Yeah, block it in front and dump it out.
If an opportunity arises, take it, but...
Well, and they're holding it more, too. They're not trying to... Just slowing that game down, dump it into the center. And
one in front gets knocked away. Finally cleared out. See if it touched anybody.
Nope, that'll be an icing.
2 minutes exactly to go. 25 shots on goal for Sioux Center, 22 for the Mammoth.
Yeah, they've picked it up here. That second half of the second period, they were riddling a lot of them at him.
That shot blocked. Back to the D again and dumped back in.
And just playing keep away around the boards like that chews up a lot of time on the clock. So very slow pace right now for the Storm. And the Wild just can't, or the Wild.
Whoa.
The Mammoths just can't get the sticks on it. That one goes up into the netting.
Hey, Hintermeister was leaking out of the zone and they couldn't see him. He had the far side and nobody over there. He was all alone.
Yep. He's kind of looking at him right now like, come on, I was there.
It's like a wide receiver opening football. Wide receivers are always open in the NFL, according to them. But
and tell your guy that's trying to throw that pass or hit that pass from deep in the zone to catch you speeding out here by the red line and lay it right on your stick perfect.
Yes.
That's a tough task. That hit the referee.
Working around the zone. A shot hit traffic.
Little Dexter Waltman's battling one of the biggest guys on the Storm's player. Case Van Nieuwenhuis. But he's sticking right there with him.
That one's going to be shot all the way down. You were talking about the pass and the smoothness. I
think we're going to have a penalty.
We got
I'm going to call the icing. He was looking at Waltman. Waltman gave him a little shot in the back. Or Grady Olson. I'm sorry. Grady Olson gave him a shot in the back.
A friend of mine, he was signed to play with the Minnesota Gophers way back when, and then he kind of had some off-ice issues, and he ended up not playing for the Gophers. But I played with him years down the line, and just a fun hockey game. Boy, the passes he could put on your stick even that much later in life, like 10, 15 years later. Oh, man, I was so impressed.
It's just amazing that you get a good, talented player. And it's like any sport. You keep stepping up from one level to the next, and the talent level is that much higher. And that's why they say only, 1% of all the college football players make it to the pros.
Mammoth with an opportunity on a pass too far ahead. The puck almost came free.
It was still free. He blew the whistle.
He did. It was Cade Worrell got in there and took a little slap at it.
Yeah,
nobody likes it when you hit your goalie like that, but the puck was loose.
Two of the biggest Storm players come running over there, so.
18 seconds remains. Alex Schaub on the face-off for the Mammoth. Jake Bogan in there for the Storm. Schaub got knocked down. He gets up. He's okay. Under 10 seconds to go, and I think this one's just going to end this way.
Yeah. Skated out from here down to the final second.
There's the final buzzer. Well, the Sioux Center Storm get the victory. Final score of 5-2. A tough way for the Mammoth to end their season, but a nice game for the Storm to come in and just play the Mammoth in this one.
Well, and both teams, they know each other. They've played each other, and it's a good, they'll come across, shake hands now, and both teams had a hard skate. I mean, the Mammoth have to be tired.
A long weekend for the Mammoth. A lot of games and a lot of effort put forth to go for the championship as well.
Exactly. So we'll see if we can't get Coach Hetland up here and
maybe couple even, of the seniors.
Yeah, whatever is left of the seniors out there.
Yeah, we didn't mention Volk at all here.
No, and he's from Spencer, so 11. I don't know do I see him out there anymore. Yeah, he's still there.
Okay. Just didn't play a lot toward the end. So hopefully we get a couple of those seniors as the Boji players will give the final wave to the crowd, and we'll wave goodbye for the moment as well.
Yep.
And hope the coach and maybe a couple players come up and join us. Final score, 5-2. We'll take a break and come back with the postgame right after this.
Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Just because you don't need glasses doesn't mean you don't need your eyes checked. This is Dr. Danielle Reese. Early signs of diabetes, high blood pressure, glaucoma, and more can all be detected with an eye exam. Your eyes have to last a lifetime. Schedule an exam today. Reese Eye Care, Boji Junction Plaza, Milford.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your finance.
Back here at the post game, and one of the seniors for the Mammoth joining us, Louis Volk, and heck of a end of a year for you guys, winning a third championship. We won't worry about this game too much. Let's just talk about the bright points.
Yeah.
Third championship, and you came back just for this season rather than wrestling. How does it feel to be a state champion?
It feels good. Yeah.
What made you come back and not do wrestling, but come back to play for the Boji Mammoth?
Just came and watched a game last year and loved it and had to come back.
You missed it.
Yeah, missed it a lot.
Are you the only player from Spencer on the team?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
It's a little bit of a travel, but it's well worth it.
And you get to make friends with guys you might not typically have been friends with.
Yeah.
But you're a multi-sport athlete as well.
Yeah.
Which one would you say is your favorite?
Probably baseball.
And you're going to play that in college?
Yeah.
Eventually?
Yeah.
At Dort?
Yeah. DMAC.
Or DMAC?
Yeah.
I was thinking Dort because that's where the college is where they're from, so it was on my mind. Tell us about your after high school plans.
So I'm already enlisted in the National Guard, and I'm going to basic and AIT, and then I hope to make it back for college and play a little baseball.
And when would that, like, in the fall, or when would you like to?
Yeah, in the fall.
And what position are you in baseball?
I'm a catcher, and I play a little third base.
What's your favorite position there?
Definitely catcher.
Are you going to be coming back to play baseball for Spencer this year?
Yeah.
Okay, because they're a pretty solid team usually.
Very good, yeah.
I've seen you play quite a bit, believe it or not. I've been at quite a few over the last few years. Any thoughts on being a senior on this team? Tell us a little bit about your thoughts of playing hockey and your experiences, maybe your favorite experience that you've had.
It's fun being in the locker room with a lot of younger guys, a lot of kids that my brother actually grew up with, so it's fun to see those kids still grow up, and yeah.
And what's one of your favorite memories? I mean, we could go back all the way to when you played years ago or recent.
Favorite memories was probably playing hall hockey when we were really, really little. Yeah.
Like knee hockey?
Knee hockey, yeah. In the hotels, yeah.
Sure. That's always a fun time. All right, well, congratulations on a victorious season.
Yeah.
And good luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
All right, Louis Volk joining us. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Sure. And now we'll bring in the goaltender, Brody Madigan. And Brody, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
And coming off of a state run once again, describe what it was like to get there once again this year.
It was pretty nice because last season it was nice to get that 3 times in a row. It's good finish to it.
And you come back here and you play tonight. Could you tell the difference in skill level from what you faced there to what you're getting out from a South Dakota team?
For sure. South Dakota teams, I'm usually getting 10 shots max sometimes. It's shots constantly and good ones.
And they had a lot of opportunities. You made some nice saves once again tonight. You had a great run in, as you went to state because I think you gave up 2 goals in 3 games. So how fun was that to win the state, though?
It's definitely fun because it's an experience you don't get to have much. There's some people who never, even in their whole career, get any wins like that, any championships.
What is going to happen for you in the future now once you graduate? What are your future plans?
Hoping to continue playing higher levels, go as far as I can.
I think I saw somewhere where somebody reached out to you and said you can come play for us. Was that Drake?
I think, yep, that was this weekend. They approached me after first game of the tournament.
And that's just one of your options? You haven't made any decisions quite yet?
Yeah, that's one option as of now because there's a couple tryouts I'm going to for different leagues, different teams.
Any college plans, or are you just kind of waiting to see what happens with hockey?
At this point, yeah, kind of waiting to see what I get, and if college is where I'm going to go, that's where I'm going to go.
How about some words of advice for some of the younger players coming up, like the Blizzard? I'm pretty sure you've worked with a lot of them, and I read that you spent a lot of time. Words of advice for the younger kids coming through the program.
I'd have to say for players and goalies alike, goalies-wise, goals, one's not going to affect how, like, a whole career. Like, if I look back on how many goals I've had my whole career, one isn't going to be a bit much difference to that.
Basically, it's what you learn in life. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with players. One bad play can change a game, that's for sure, but it's one bad play out of how many games you have in a season in your whole career.
You just got to focus on the positives.
Yep.
All right. Well, anything else you'd like to say hi to anybody or anything else?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for helping me get up to this point, paying for hockey, gear, bringing me to camps. It's been fun.
All right. It has been fun. I thank my mom after every broadcast, too. So moms are always there for us.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll turn it over to the coach here and let Clyde take over with the next interview.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going over here. You get those.
Yeah, Clyde.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the sweaty one, Clyde. Appreciate that.
Not a problem, Coach. Coach Hetland with us now, and thanks for coming up here after the game. Fun game. 5-2. I mean, we were talking a little bit before we just came on, and kind of what we saw. First thing I saw was the defense they had was tough. You talked about that one player they had.
Yeah,
he was a good player.
Number 8, he's a solid skater. You can just tell that they've been playing some faster teams, and they didn't give us a lot of time and space in their zone. Although our guys did adjust.
They did.
And we did when we played 5-on-5. I thought we did real well against those guys, but the special teams tonight definitely hurt us.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you look at the special teams. Of their 5 goals, 4 of them came on special teams. 3 power plays and a shorthanded. And we even had the 2 power play goals. That helps.
Yeah.
But, boy, you just can't give up those shots in there. Now, tell me about the other thing that I saw. Were you able to get an offensive rhythm going in the game tonight?
Well, it's a little bit more challenging when you go up against a team like this that's a little bit bigger, stronger, faster than some of the teams that we've been playing, so you have a little bit less time and space. But I think after about a 5-minute adjustment in the first period where the guys were figuring it out, the pace, I got to say one thing. Our defense tonight went D to D through the neutral zone so good, the best we've done it all season, and that opened up the neutral zone so much for regroups coming back in on rushes. The problem is that once we got into their zone, they pinched us off pretty good and didn't allow us to set up a whole lot, and it came right back out. But again, our D in that neutral zone played so well tonight. I'm really proud of those guys.
Yeah, that was a good showing in that regards. And like we said, when they did get it out and you did get in that offensive zone, you're able to get that going. But it's that forechecking they were doing against you in that back end on that defensive side.
Yeah, and they gave us a little bit of fits. They're quick, so when they would take the zone, they would dump it quickly. And you know what? When your defenseman going back and doing a shoulder check to see who's coming down on you, and you can see a guy coming down hard on you, you panic a little bit. And a testament to them for putting a little bit of fear in our guys. But you know what? Our guys did pretty well and didn't cough up too many pucks in our zone. And we used the glass well, and our glass is really low here. We were playing in Des Moines this past weekend, and the glass is about 4 feet higher all the way around the perimeter. So a lot of the pucks, we were shooting pucks up in the stands today, but those pucks would have stayed in there.
They were coming back at you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. Senior night here tonight. You had 3 seniors playing out here tonight. We talked about them at the start of the game, but give us your opinion of those 3 seniors for you tonight and then through their careers.
Well, let's just start with Louis Volk. He's one of those guys that we call him the grandfather of the green line because he's the senior and he's got a sophomore and a freshman on that line with him. And he's one of those guys that played with us through this youth program. And then about junior high, he chose to go wrestling in Spencer, and he was away from us for 3 or 4 years. And then this summer, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, any possibility of being able to come back and skate at my senior year?" And I said, "Absolutely."
Absolutely.
And you know what? He's got a real calm demeanor on the ice and in the locker room, and he really calms down our guys. Again, because we have such a young team, they can get a little antsy when there's adversity, and he's done a really nice job with that. And it's just I'm so happy that he came out and played with us.
So he's the leader in that regard. Great skater too. I mean, he can flow down that ice very nicely.
Well, I think I call him he's like a lineman. I mean, he's built like a lineman, so he can move people around, and he goes in the corners and just digs, and he's really good on the forecheck. So,
how about your goaltender Madigan?
Yeah, Madigan. He's been between the pipes for us the last 3 years, and it's been fun to see him mature. I mean, he's a monster.
He's a big guy.
He's a big fella. He covers a lot of net. He's very athletic, and I got to tell you, in the off season, he came into spring or fall training camp into our testing and just blew away a couple of our records that we've had for 7 other years. So, he's matured into a fine player, and I'm really happy how he handles the puck. He's one of our best goalies that can pass the puck, and that's a huge thing when you want to do a breakout or a quick pass, quick up when they dump the puck in on us. So yeah, real happy with how he's matured, and hopefully he gets an opportunity to play again. That's his goal, is keep playing.
Yep, good. And last but not least, your captain, the leader, Joe Wawra. What can you say about him? Fast, good head in his shoulders.
Wawra's had a tremendous season. And, when we named him captain this fall, I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him because we had so many young players coming in. We had 10 freshmen and then 2 sophomores that were making the jump, and Lewis coming in that hadn't been playing with us. So we only had 6 returning players, and here's this guy has to try to build some team cohesiveness, and very happy how he's done it. And then he leads by example. The guy works so hard on and off the ice, and he's just a grinder in the corners. And to see he had a little slow start on the stat sheet, but man, the second half of this season, he's taken the team on his shoulders and just battled and put pucks in the net.
And it's amazing to watch him skate. He doesn't look like he's going to be that real fast. He's got that short little stride.
Yeah.
But that first puck possession he got tonight, he took it and he literally raced by that guy when the guy had a head start on him. Very quick.
He's quick. He has a low center of gravity, and he has a very high compete level. So he's gonna try to outcompete you for anything. Yeah. And it's nice to see him reward for his hard work. And he got us on the scoreboard first by simply doing that.
Yep. Well, Coach, another great season for you. A 3-peat down at State. You got to love that. We'll see what happens, and look forward to doing a lot more games with you next year.
Well, I appreciate the coverage. It's always nice to have you guys come cover the guys, and look forward to many more in the future.
Sounds good. Coach Brett Hetland, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks to Coach and all.
Thanks, Coach.
And both the seniors.
Yep. Didn't get to have Wawra. He was here last time, though, that we got to interview him then, so that worked out good. But, very appreciative of him, and that's going to end us for the year for hockey. But man, I look forward to going next year after it.
Ends the winter season for us.
Yep.
He's Clyde Erke. I'm Tim Peterson. Patrick behind the camera. Thanks to Premier Communications for powering things this evening. Final score 5-2 as the Boji Mammoth fall in their season finale, but they've already 3-peated, so they're good.
Yep, they were happy with it. Coach was happy with it.
That'll do it. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Mom. And thanks to all of our sponsors. Until next year, thank you very much.
Good night.